So we're going to see this problem. So we have to swap these two numbers, okay, without using a temporary variable. Okay, basically, let's say here, if you see this example, in this example, let's say a is 13, b is 9. Okay, so I want to swap the values of a and b. So my output should be like this. So a should be 9 and b should be 13. Okay, okay, so this is my output. Okay, so if you use an temporary variable, then this problem is really easy. What you need to do, you need to have a temporary variable, let's say int temp, and you can assign anything. Let's say int temp equal to a. So here, let's say your temporary variable has a value 13. Okay, now what I will do, I will write b. My b has 9. Okay, my a has 13, and my temporary variable value is also 13. Okay, I want my b to be 13. In output, my b should be 13 and a should be 9. Okay, this is the output that I'm expecting. Okay, uh, okay, so to be 13, first what I will do, I will write a equal to b. Okay, so my a will take the value of 9. Okay, and then I will write b is equals to temporary. Okay, so now my temporary is 13, so my b will take the value of 13. Okay, now what I will do, I will simply return, I will return a comma b. So let's see, this is a very easy idea. Let's see if it works or not. Okay, yeah, so this is the problem. Here in this problem, it is clearly written that try to do it without a temporary variable. So we will see that approach also, but let's first see how we can solve this using a temporary variable. That is very easy. So int temp equal to, let's say b. Okay, you can assign it to b or a, whatever you want. So here we have assigned it uh, with a. Okay, let's assign with it a. Okay, then what we will do, we will assign b equal to a. Okay, let me see what I have done here. A equal to b and b equal to temp. Okay, so we will assign a equal to b and b equal to temp. Okay, now I think we can return a comma b. Let's see if it works or not. It should definitely pass all the test cases. Let's submit this. Okay, yeah, so this is basically an interview problem. You will not get this type of problem in any OA. Okay, so you will get this type of problem in interview, maybe in interview. So they will ask you, interviewer ask you how to swap these two numbers without using a temporary variables. Okay, now let's see our primary approach. Okay, our main approach. So let's say a is 13 and b is 9. Okay, and we have to swap. Basically our output should be like this, b should be 13 and a should be 9. Okay, so I can write a equal to a XOR b. I will tell you why I am writing it like this. So it will look like 13 XOR 9. Okay, and the idea is I want my a to be 9. Okay, I want my a to be 9. So if I take 13 XOR 9 and if I take XOR with 13 again, so this 13 and this 13 will become 0, and we will have 0 XOR 9. Okay, and 0 XOR 9 is your 9. Okay, okay, XOR of any element with 0 is the element itself. Any number with 0 is the number itself. So we will get 9 here. Okay, so what I will do here, we have a equals to a XOR b. Then okay, then I can write b equals to uh, a XOR b. Let's see how will it work. So a is 13 XOR 9. So 13 XOR 9 and b is your 9. So 9. So 9 and 9 will get cancelled out and you will get 13 XOR 0. So you will get 13. So the value of b has been swapped. Okay, now I have to swap the value of a. So again I will take a equal to a XOR b. So b has the value 13. Okay, so 13 XOR 9 XOR 13. The value that I have, basically the idea that I have discussed earlier was this idea that 13 and 13 will get cancelled out, 0 XOR 9, you will get 9. So A has become 9 and B has become 13. Okay, what we did is basically the first step was to take A equal to A XOR B. Okay, and if you take A equal to A XOR B, you will get 13 XOR 9. Okay, and then the second step was to take B equal to A XOR B. So if you take this, you will get 13 XOR 9 XOR 9 because the value of B was 9. This is the value of A and this is the value of B. So this and this will get cancelled out and you will get B as 13. Okay, okay, and again the third step was to take A equal to A XOR B. So A XOR B was 13 XOR 9, and if we take XOR with 13, you will get this 13 and this 13 will get cancelled out and you will get 0 XOR 9, which is equivalent to 9. So you have to write this first, second, and third statement, and then you have to write return A, comma B. So it will work. Let's say if it works or not. It should work. So I can write A is equals to A XOR B, B equals to A XOR B, and then A equals to A XOR B again, and then I can return A comma B. Okay. So you can see it's running. Let's submit this code. Yeah, so it's working. Okay.